Welcome into Extra Time. Thank you very much for your tweets. Shaka's here, his final day before Carnival. Hashtag snap Shaka if you see him on the street celebrating.
No, no, thank you.
Yeah, we'd love to see the pictures.
No, nobody wants to see that.
Oh, we do, most
nobody
definitely.
Wants to see that.
Gab's here, he's not going to Carnival. If Inter finished third in Serie A, would you consider their season a failure, Gab?
I think it all depends on whether, I don't want to sound boring here,
how
they finish third and whether they show forward progress. If it's close, if they're playing better, if it looks like they're building something, if the kids keep growing into the team, guys like Bastoni, like Lautaro, maybe even Esposito, Barella, Sensi, then yeah, it can be a positive if they run them close. If not, if they're way behind and Juve and Lazio run away with it and the team's not playing any better, no, then it's negative.
Craig, are Tottenham better without Kane?
No. No. They can play without Kane and they've had some success, but they're not better. Are Barcelona better without Messi? No. Oh. You're never better without your best player. It's funny that, isn't it?
Oh, goodness.
Gab, what were you going to say? You think Kane's better than Messi?
I was actually going to ask Craig that very question that he just asked and answered himself. Are Barcelona better without Messi?
There we go.
Are Juve
Were the police better without Sting?
No, goodness.
Is Carnival better without Shaka?
There's only one way to find out.
We have Burley's Boiling Point, Shaka's Power Rankings, Ali's You Know It, You Love It, but we don't have Rules with Jules, Defend a Little with Stevie, or IFAB with Gab. Please remedy immediately. Oh, do you imagine Gab's hourly financial fair play podcast every week?
Oh, goodness.
What would Stevie's be?
How to eat. Diet. Diet. Stevie's diet special.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm missing that.
Question for Gab. Does he still think there's a chance Liverpool might not win the league?
As I said, barring little green men coming on Earth and deporting Jurgen Klopp, Sadio Mane, Virgil van Dijk, Alisson and Trent off to Jupiter, I think it's pretty unlikely.
Is Craig getting royalties as Jack Grealish's transfer agent?
I was just checking who sent that in. I guess it was somebody.
Someone you knew?
Somebody who's internal.
Oh.
Why is Jack Grealish... I'll reverse that. Is Jack Grealish not a very good player? I don't know. I've never met Jack Grealish.
Well, that's not what's being suggested here. It's suggesting that you have some...
You don't normally meet your clients?
I normally... no. I suggest he's one of the most talented players out with the real big clubs in England, for sure. 100%.
I was watching some old highlights and remembered that players were once able to steal the ball from goalkeepers as they dropped it for a punt. Did this happen to Shaka?
No, it didn't. That was never allowed.
It was never allowed.
No.
Never allowed.
Who was it? Was it Andy Dibble? Was that his name?
Yeah, Gary Crosby.
Who headed it
Nottingham
out.
Forest.
Yeah, headed, do you remember that?
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, have a look on YouTube. It was holding
Gary Crosby, I think it was Gary Crosby at the City Ground in Nottingham.
Oh.
Who headed it out of... I take your word, it was Andy Dibble.
I think it was Andy
And
Dibble.
he headed it out of his hand and scored.
Yep.
That should have been illegal.
Mm-hmm. Right. But the goal was given, wasn't it?
And no, it never happened to me, to answer the question.
I'm a Chelsea lifer. Manchester United have yet to score an away goal this season.
Have they?
I don't think that's true, is it?
Whatever.
Ever. And Chelsea have been a little wobbly at the bridge. I don't know that I'm actually have a question. I'm really nervous for tomorrow's match. Should Pearson be nervous?
Well, you know...
Oh, go on, Gab.
I'll have to look that up.
Pearson should maybe get some reading comprehension skills and
Yes.
learn how to read the league table. And if he does that, you'll find that Manchester United have scored away from goal this season.
Maybe it's this year. Maybe this year? Calendar year?
I don't know.
I don't.
Whatever you say, Dan, we'll just go with that.
Final.
As was once said, no, I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
The old Man United never win. You heard this one?
No, I don't, Craig, but I'm hoping that HR will not burst through the door.
No. It's
I'm looking over this
Yes.
It was said once that when Man United don't score, they rarely ever win.
Ah, that's
Right.
oh, classic.
The classic.
I thought I was going in an entirely different direction.
I mean,
I have to
couldn't-
admit, I was a little bit concerned.
I couldn't think off the top of my head, but I did know that it's Man United have not been that bad, that they have not scored away.
Ask Shaka about Saka, Shaka, and Laca. You should play for Arsenal now, Shaq. You'd fit in well there.
No. Jens Lehmann would have a coronary.
How much stick would you give a teammate if they had the nutmeg that led to the second goal? Was it in the Arsenal game? Is it Saka?
Yeah,
It was
no,
Saka.
I don't care about the nutmeg. I don't care how he got through.
Right.
I would be just annoyed that you had two players around him and he got through so easy. I don't care if it was a nutmeg or not. If I'm in the opposing team, he got through.
Yeah.
Right? And you shouldn't be able to squeeze out of that area. Steve Bruce would have been really...
Playing professionally, nobody cared about nutmegs.
Right.
But certainly growing up, that was a big thing.
Yes, yeah.
People can get round you. Just don't let them nutmeg you.
Yeah.
So it made for the most comical defending, but that's just how we were.
What about in training? Like nutmegs, you know, like the keep ball, you see that? The passing fields.
that's
Yeah.
right, so I also
Yeah,
raise a
but,
giggle.
you know.
I'd raise a giggle.
I
Getting nutmeg
didn't get
is a
angry about
big
that.
thing in the Caribbean.
Really?
Yeah. You don't.
Did you see Kaka get nutmegged the other day?
Yes. Yeah, I did, yeah.
Under there. That was funny.
I bet he's really worried about it.
Yeah.
You just couldn't sleep.
I don't get angry about that. I'm calm about that.
Yeah.
You get nutmegged, you get nutmegged.
That's it. ESPN FC is back tomorrow. Shaka's
No,
not, obviously.
right. I'm off, but just leave me. Let me be.
Just pictures,
And
please.
let me
lots
be
and lots of pictures.
quietly, peacefully. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.